Gaming Tribes is a event that's run every week upstairs in 7 Bar. We are a board game and video game meetup. People come along and play games with other people. Myself and another friend of mine, and Leach, I'm junior by the way, set it up over 2 years ago now. We're part of the board game video game society in NUIG called FanSci, and we want to continue that outside of college. We also we're going to an event run in the Cottage Bar, which is sadly closed down now, which was a weekly Street Fighter tournament, and then that stopped being a weekly thing, so we set up our own little casual night for video games and board games, and it just sort of grew from there. We get upwards of 50 or 60 people. They all come along and play 40 or 50 different types of board games that we have. They also play a couple of different video games that we have. With the money that we're making from running the event, we've bought more and more consoles and better TVs, better technology to just make the event run a bit smoother. 7 Bar have been amazing to us. We've been here for over a year now, and they've always been just amazing for everything. Whenever we ask them if we can do something, they almost always say yes, and they almost always support us in that. Also, the staff are always just fantastic and always willing to put up with a bit of, I don't know, a couple of dozen nerds in their venue for a bit. It's incredibly rewarding to run. I can't think of anything else. The event is just a place where people meet up and play games with each other. That is the be-all and end-all of what we do. I want to be philosophical about it, but I can't. People like playing games and they like coming here to play games, and I'm very happy to put on an event. We decided to run a Rocket League tournament, or rather, Jonathan thought it would be a good idea. He brought all his own equipment, and he set up, and we've got 20 or 30 people here to play Rocket League, which is just something I didn't know about. I didn't know there was a Rocket League community was even possible to make, and he's just sort of invented one in the past 6 hours. So it's a cool event. Also in the mix is Mike. If you want to go by, go by. Mike, who just went underneath the camera right there and is now jumping up and down. Mike used to currently brings his Wii U every week, so people can play Smash Brothers and many Nintendo titles.